my final comment on taxation and the use of indirect taxes is consider the following example. Imagine that you have a product where demand is completely unresponsive to a change in price. So we would have a perfectly inelastic demand curve where PED is 0. And so this is used for an example of a product where there would be no change in demand following a change in price. So let's imagine that we have our supply line, and let's imagine this is for a petrol tax. So petrol tax is a specific tax. You would expect what to happen in the diagram here is we have our original equilibrium. You have the imposition of a specific tax on petrol, but because of the nature of the elasticity in the market, there has been no change to quantity. PD is 0. The demand for the product is completely unresponsive to a change in price. So you can see that this area here from A to B, this distance here from A to B, is the amount of the tax per unit. But you should be able to see that the whole burden here is falling on one particular actor in the marketplace here, and the whole burden is falling on the consumer. So the consumer will pay the whole amount of that taxation, be collected by the producer in the normal way, but it will be passed straight back to the government in terms of revenue. And the best example I can probably think of this is petrol taxes. So if in the next budget petrol taxes went up by 3p per litre, 5p per litre, we can expect petrol prices at the pump to go up by that same amount within days, and that tax will be collected for the government by the producer and passed on. So just a point to remember for indirect taxes, when you have perfectly inelastic demand or perfectly inelastic demand where the price has no effect on demand, then this is the incidence diagram that you would draw.